Hey Leo, welcome to your July 2021 reading. Thank you very much for joining me. And also, welcome to any new watchers. The more the merrier. We always love getting new energy around here, so thank you for tuning in. So, as usual, I'm going to take a couple of oracle cards. I've shuffled all the decks pre-recording, so a couple of oracles just to see. We've got flexible and by the book. So I'm going to read snippets out of the actual Wisdom Oracle book for these because I don't want to miss bits. I mean, flexible was a number 19, reducing to a 10, reducing to a 1. So you're coming to the end of a cycle and embarking upon a new cycle. So let's just go to 19 and get a few. I just passed it. Right. Teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. Absolutely beautiful, that is. Right, a tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure with everything around it, when everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be now, willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. So absolutely beautiful. It's about remaining solid, remaining true to yourself, but yet having the flexibility to learn new things and allow new things into your world. And then we've got by the book. I mean, that one sort of speaks for itself, doesn't it? Dot your I's, cross your T's, follow the protocol, don't deviate from the path. But let's see what else it does say about it, just in case there's a nugget of inspiration that I'm missing. I deal with so many cards that it's impossible to memorise all the meanings, so I don't want to give you a bum steer, so bear with me, guys. By the book. Abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, universal laws. So a quick snippet is the universe works within a structure of divine laws and principles that provide a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. You know, even revolution has its place in a universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and family to family. You know, it is about following protocol and knowing that the laws of the universe are at work and remaining true to them. So it like the flexible card, it's about remaining true to the universal laws and remaining true to yourself, because they're both the same things ultimately. So really beautiful cards, lovely energy. Right, so I'm going to get the main read out, but I'll wait for all the jumpers to be laid out before I start the read, as I don't want it to be disjointed. So my lovely Leos, just bear with me while that takes place. It shouldn't be too long. There's the first one. That's the departing energy. Right, and the energy coming in for the lovely Leos, please. Energy coming in, and we've got the challenge position. Okay, we've got 2 in the challenge. Let's just move these along, otherwise I'm not going to have room. And advice from Spirit now. Advice from Spirit and potential outcome. Potential outcome. I'm going to clarify your energy departing just before I start the read. And there it is. What do we have? Okay. On the bottom of the deck, the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is about looking at things from a different perspective. It's about allowing the light to shine on things that maybe that you're not seeing. So it's a pause. It's asking you to pause in order to see things clearly, excuse me. It can also be a distraction, so bear that in mind. Try not to get distracted in the month of July. But also it's about creative thinking outside the box. So nice card, it's Major Arcana, and it's the overarching energy of the read. So, right, energy departing, we've got the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords to me is telling me that there are obstacles and barriers in place. However, with the Eight of Swords, I'm getting the sense from this card that it's self-imposed barriers or obstacles. So take a step back and reevaluate what's actually bothering you, whether they are actual physical things or people that are getting in your way, or whether it's you're getting in your own way type of thing. But nonetheless, you know, you can see what you want, you can see it's within reach, but there's something keeping you from it. What you need to establish is what is keeping you from it. Is it your mindset? Is it your train of thought? Is it indeed an outside influence? You know, it's yours to determine, but it's something to think about. And the Hanged Man, being the overarching energy of the read, is asking you to shine light on the situation in order to get the answers. And once you've got that, you need to focus and keep your eye on the prize. Got the Six of Cups there. So it's perseverance. It's about overcoming obstacles, the Six is. It's about focusing on moving forward with determination. So bear that in mind. All in all, though, these are things that are not insurmountable. So just have a little think, sit down and have a little think about what's getting in your way and how you can overcome them, because you can. Now, the energy coming in, we've got the Hierophant, which is all about guidance and inner wisdom. And I'm going to say inner wisdom. So it's about you. It's about what you know. It's about trusting yourself and knowing that you've got the answers that you need. And, you know, I'm not surprised to see this next to the Eight of Swords, because the Eight of Swords, whenever I see that, it does give me a sense of self-imposed barriers or self-imposed obstacles. So the Hierophant is here saying trust yourself, and because the energy is in the incoming energy position, I sense that you are going to do exactly just that. You know, trust yourself in order to move forward. The Six is here saying, you know, you can overcome whatever it is, so please don't worry. The oracle cards, the flexible and by the book, you need to know that, you know, universe has your back. You're not alone in your travels. So, you know, when you sit down and you do take that pause and you are reflecting inwardly, know that the answers you need are within you. You know, that's the beauty of these things. You know, so often we look outside ourselves for the answers when all along they're just with us all the time. All we have to do is use our soul voice. You know, that's what we need. And then we've got in the challenge position, we've got another Six. We've got the Six of Wands with the Nine of Cups on top of it. The Six of Wands, again, it's about perseverance in order to overcome any obstacles or barriers. It's about moving forward with determination. And, you know, you've got the Nine of Cups. If you do that, if you do stand your ground, if you do know, you know, after you've had your pause, you know when you've received your answers, you can go forward. You know, you're nearly there. You know, this is about progression, advancements, goal reach. This is motivation. So stand your ground, because you will come across the motivation to go forward, to advance with whatever, place, project, thing, person, whatever project this is for you, whatever it is that you'd like to create in your universe, in your world, know that you've got the means to do it. And that's the challenge. The challenge is to stand your ground and persevere. Now, in advice from Spirit, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is all about patience. It's about being patient. It's about understanding. And I know that nobody, you know, people, you know, in general, we don't like to hear that, you know, you've got to be patient, you've got to wait, you know. But that time of patience that you afford yourself will bring clarity. So do give yourself that nurturing. It's a gift. Patience is a gift to yourself. It's one of the hardest gifts you can give to yourself, but nonetheless, it's a gift. So do be patient, because that patience will bring clarity into your world. And, you know, it's about exercising self-control. That's what the queens do. And it's a pentacle, so it's an earth sign. So it's a very physical, grounded energy. So it's about your world and, you know, all the things that you can touch, the physical. It's about the physical. In your potential outcome, guys, I love the potential outcome. You've got the Knight of Swords. Now, you know, with all these, you know, you've got a little bit of angst going on here, and inner conflict is the right phrase, I would say. So amongst this inner conflict, if you can have that degree of patience, if you can reevaluate, if you can spend time with yourself in the Hanged Man energy and find the answers that you need, you know, the Knight of Swords saying, once you've done that and clarity of yours, then it's time to just do it. It's time to get on your horse, ride out, progress, march forward, and, you know, do it with gusto. You know, it's an action-packed card, this is. So it's about action, moving forward, it's passion, and it's just flipping do it. You know, don't mess around. You've had your period of reflection. Now that you've sorted things out, you know, absolutely march forward to your goal and keep your eye on that prize. I mean, that's a bit of a glorious card. It's a victorious card. So really lovely finale there. Let's just get an animal oracle to see if the animals can offer any nuggets of inspiration for July going forward. But yeah, if you're feeling conflicted, Leo, it's a temporary thing. You have to remain solid in yourself, in your knowing. If you don't feel that you know, then you need that period of reflection in order to readjust your way of thinking, because it feels like a self-imposed, wow. Can't have all of those, but I'm going to take the first one that fell out. What's on the floor? Right, I got it. So we've got our two. Now the first one that came out is the Lion Spirit, and you know what a beautiful card, Leo. It's your card. It's strength. Be generous of spirit, and you are strong, and you're strong enough to pull through whatever this blip is that you're going through at the moment. So you know what, you've just turned up in your own read, which is absolutely phenomenal. Be generous of spirit. What we give out will come back to us, and if you need help, ask for help, but do know, absolutely know, in no uncertain terms, that you have the strength to carry this through, whatever this is in your world. So really lovely. I'm so pleased that fell out. And then we've got the Rabbit Spirit. There you go. Love, you know, now is a lucky time. So, you know, you've got things, you know, spirit is on your side here. We've got the Knight of Swords here, reigning victorious, marching forward. So it's a really fortunate time for you. You know, the lucky rabbit's foot. You know, people used to carry them around. I don't know if they still do, but you know, it's a fortuitous time for you, July. So take it and run with it. That's what the Knight of Swords does, absolutely. March forward, gung-ho. Not gung-ho, gung-ho's the wrong phrase, but march forward and eye on the prize and grab it with both hands. Go on, you deserve it, Leo. So my Leo lovelies, that's a wrap. I hope that meant something to you. I'm sorry if you're going through a bit of conflict at the moment, but you know what? All the cards are pointing in the right direction and they're advancing, they're going forward. And you know, there's quite a victorious finale here, so bear that in mind if you're feeling a bit wobbly throughout July at any stage. And right, it's a wrap, and all that remains for me to say is, oh, by the way, from the heart, thank you very much, everybody, for your likes, shares, and subscribes. So appreciated. But you know, enjoy July. Have a great month. It's the height of summer now, and be kind to yourself and each other. Toodle pip. Leave my love with you.